The Carnies already starting with the mind games here. It is all on the line here in this match, as the winner of this trios match will go on to our main event to face off for the Freebird Cup. Now this is a stare down right here.
Jaden Newman's eyes have not left Hunter Drake since the Carnies made their entrance.
These two right here are staples of the Southeastern independent scene, but both have traveled the globe making their name. And most would consider Hunter Drake and Jaden Newman a 1A and 1B when it comes to the greatest in the South today. But right now, Jaden Newman facing off with his trainer, Carrie Awful. What a beautiful story that is, if you can call it that, when
what a wicked,
as vicious as this is probably going to be.
What a wicked web we weave. And Carrie doesn't want to see what it's going to look like to go up against his once trainee, tagging in Nick Iggy to do it instead.
As Jaden's trainees watch on from the corner, we've got 3 generations of wrestlers here. Up and over from Jaden Newman. It's the moral compass with a handful of Nick Iggy's hair, sends him to the outside. And of course, Jaden Newman training at the Crux Wrestling Academy. Nick Iggy also playing a huge role in Jaden Newman's career.
Oh, while Maxwell Classic laying the boots to Newman on the outside. Referee doesn't see any of it.
You know, it was just a few short years ago that Jaden Newman was a stand-in for the Carnies at WrestleCade, filling in for Carrie Awful to team with Nick Iggy. And here we are, full circle, as it's just a melee here on the outside. Referee Garrett Kent just letting it go down.
You know, and to your point, though, yes, he stood. I mean,
what are you going to do?
He stood in for Carrie Awful, but the reason that he stood in was because Carrie Awful's child was being brought into this world. You don't just call anybody to come and take that spot for you. You call who you trust the most, and that's what Carrie Awful and Jaden Newman used to mean to each other.
Jameson Shook with a suicide dive, wiping out the Carnies. And again, referee Garrett Kent being extra lenient here, of course, because this is our final second round match. If this match were to get thrown out, what would that mean for our main event? Would Akudo Death Society just be awarded the Freebird Cup?
You know, and I think most teams that would be down an individual like ADS are right now, most teams would probably be okay with that, but ADS is not one to take the easy way out. They want a decisive win here just as much as everybody else does.
Jaden Newman is fired up here on the outside from Carrie Awful, taking a cheap shot on Jaden's student, Jameson Shook, just paintbrushing him on the outside. And you can see the fire that it just lit under Jaden.
Jaden wants to get his hands on Carrie. Jaden looking away in disgust after seeing what Carrie just did to
cover from Nick.
Finesse.
Look, you can see it just in his body language.
Jaden wants in, and he wants in bad.
Tag now made. The New South heavyweight champion, Hunter Drake, makes his way into the ring, frequent tags, and out to the gargoyle. Telling you, the Carnies are dangerous, especially when working in a trio.
But on the opposite side of the ring, you've got not only Jaden Newman, who I've been on record as saying is probably the best wrestler in the world today. You've got 2 people that were trained at the hands of Jaden Newman. And Jaden Newman knows the tricks of Carrie Awful, and I'm sure he's shared that wisdom with Shook and Finesse after they found out this is who their opponents would be in the second round.
Well, you got to wonder what's on the mind of Carrie Awful right now. Of course, Finesse, originally trained by Carrie Awful before Finesse moved over to TWE and now represents TWE as the company
I'm sure
of his
he
choice.
takes great offense to that. Carrie Awful, as you said, playing a very, very important role to the early career of Finesse, as well as Jaden Newman. Trying to will Finesse back over to the corner of TWE. You see Shook and Jaden reaching into the ring as far as they can. They want that tag and they want it bad.
Finesse doing all he can to power out the former Crown Prince of Crux Wrestling Academy, now the keeper of gold in TWE. And now what is this? Carrie Awful dropped face first.
Beautiful package flatliner there from Finesse. But can Finesse get to the corner? Yes, he can. Tags in Shook. And
Jameson.
Shook's on fire.
After that slap he took from Carrie Awful, can he blame him?
None whatsoever.
Woo!
And neither can the fans here. We've even, all the fans that were booing Team TWE early in the night have changed their alliance.
Cover made. It is absolutely impressive to me just what Jamison Shook is capable of in between those ropes. Only a year into the business, Rob.
20 years old. Isn't that insane?
Been wrestling. Oh! Kitchen sink power slam. Just a year into the business has already had. Oh
my
that
God.
diving power bomb won them the match earlier. Oh.
And you see, that wasn't quite a sit-on. Carrie Awful sat on the back of Jaden Newman, driving all of his weight into the small of the back.
The Carnies take advantage. But to my point, with the work ethic of Jameson Shook. Hold on, let's see what's going on here.
Oh, no. That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
Triple
Not like
team
this.
stomp. Feet on the ropes again.
Get the hell away from me! Get the hell away!
Looks like Garrett Kent saw the feet on the ropes.
The Reverend playing a great role in that. Oh, now Finesse is in the ring, throwing leather at everybody in the opposition.
Despite the confusion with the feet on the ropes. To my point, Jaden Newman instilling quite the work ethic, and all of his students assisted pile driver. This may be enough to put away Finesse, and it is.
Here are your winners in advancing to the finals of the Freebird Cup, the Carnies.
We now know what the finals are going to be, Carmen.
Finals are set as we see a disappointed Jaden Newman sitting in the corner closest to us. It is now the Carnies taking on the Akuto Death Society in the main event. That's if the Akuto Death Society is at 100%.
I'm sure, and look, I have no idea. I hope we can get an update on Rita soon. I have no idea if there's going to be 2 members of ADS or 3. But you know that they want this fight. You know just as well as I do the history last year between Akuto Death Society and the Carnies. They want every bit of this match.
So we're going to do our best to get an update as soon as we can.